In 1965, Jim Morrison and Ray Manzarek met here in Venice Beach to talk about their lifelong dream of starting a band. Thus, The Doors was born. Being a longtime fan and a California native, I thought it'd be a cool idea to just bring you along with me in LA to show you all the fun Doors spots. So come on, and let's go. Of vlogging begin. I was just outside down there in the alleyway taking a video of the Jim Morrison mural, and a very, very nice guy came out throwing out trash, and he was like, "What are you shooting?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm going around and I'm shooting all of the landmarks of Jim Morrison and the Doors." And he's like, "Well, do you want to come into this apartment building and take a look around?"
So I have a place up there.
Oh, nice. How long have you lived here?
22 years.
This is apparently where he used to sleep on the roof. And Pam Curson had an apartment here. So not me just taking the fire escape all the way up to the top, but you know, figured it would be a little bit more adventurous. A little bit more Jim-like. We don't need no stinking elevators.
I really couldn't imagine that during my first vlog at the first location, I would be greeted with such kindness and opportunity to be able to explore such a wonderful little pocket of the Doors' history. This building had such a magical and quirky energy to it that withstood the hands of time. The fact that Jim Morrison walked these very halls, wrote poetry on the rooftop, had me thinking about all the other creatives who shared this very space throughout the years. Some who made it, many who didn't, and I held space for all of them who at least tried to follow and pursue their dreams, because many of us never actually take the chance to do it.
I wasn't able to go up on the roof because roof access was actually blocked off, but I'm really glad I came over here. Shout out to Brian who let me into the building. I really appreciate it. You just made a Doors nerd very happy. Hey, now we are in downtown LA. We're going to a super iconic area for you Doors lovers. Just off of Pico and Hope, you will find yourself at a super, super cool place. Can't wait to show you, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's recognizable. This is a pretty worn down part of town, so a lot of things are boarded up and closed, but if we're lucky, we get to see where they shot the Morrison Hotel album cover. Now approaching where once was the Morrison Hotel, 1246 Hope Street. So right here is where they had the Morrison Hotel sign with the address. There's like super beautiful ceramic tile work on the inside here, and this is where the window once was. Unfortunately, it's unrecognizable right now, but I was super lucky enough to come here on the day of the doors, which was January 4th, 2020, and they completely redid the entire area like it was back in 1969. They redid the entire Morrison Hotel window. This area here was open with the sign and all of the ceramic tiles, and everybody was standing in a line, and we just waited to take our photo in front of the iconic Morrison Hotel window. And I was so lucky to have met the legendary Henry Diltz, who did that photo way back for the doors themselves. And it was such a great experience. Robbie Krieger came out, Dennis Quaid came out, and they played a bunch of door songs, and yeah. Morrison Hotel.
When I was a kid, I always thought that the 60s were so long ago, and it's wild to think about how the 80s are now today's 60s. Time is such a trip and it moves so fast, but being able to step into such a groundbreaking era for not only music, but for film in the mecca of creative expression really showed me how fortunate I was to somehow be able to be part of that piece of history.
Because this is my first vlog, I am really struggling with this gimbal. Like, I feel like I need to move it more, and the camera's all crooked. Like, I don't know why this is happening. You know, I'm going with it, and I said I would get out of my comfort zone and do something that not entirely 100% sure that I'm confident in doing at the moment. But this is why we practice and we learn how to get good, honestly. This is actually the back of Morrison Hotel, and you'll see what was once a dilapidated transient hotel back in the 60s, still very much the same today. But I always think it's really cool to get a different perspective on things. Now here we are. So here I am, sitting in the back of my Jeep in the parking lot. But you know, I was thinking, like, I should be used to talking to myself and vlogging, being in LA and whatnot, but you know, it's still different. I'm used to like talking to chat versus just documenting. To say it's pretty interesting. And I hope you find this video interesting. Done here. Let's head to Hollywood. From 1970 to 1971, this building was known as the Doors Workshop, and this is where they recorded LA Woman. So I'm gonna go in the bathroom where Jim Morrison recorded his vocals. Unexpected bathroom review, you guys. This is where Jim Morrison recorded LA Woman. Can you believe it? It's nice and clean, and it smells really good too. I'm sure it didn't smell like that at all when Jim was in here. LA woman, LA woman. I'm having the weirdest luck today. Jay Leno just asked if I needed help carrying my hot dog and beer while I'm filming with my gimbal. I don't know what's happening today, but welcome to LA, you guys. He's just back there. I'm shook. Iconic Tail of the Pup, and I just got myself a 1946 hot dog and an ice cold beer because I've been driving from Venice to downtown LA, and now we are in West Hollywood, and this is the location where Jim Morrison recorded LA Woman. All right, with this sus background, I'm gonna take my first bite of this Tail of the Pup, and we'll see how it is. That's a hot dog. Oh my gosh. The bread is nice and toasted and crisp. And the hot dog is split in half, and it has grilled onions and mustard, and I added ketchup, and I know that it's sacrilege, but this is good. So much better than Pink's. Don't go to Pink's if you're going to LA. Come to Tail of the Pup in West Hollywood. Zip code 90069. Nice. So much for offering to hold my tray.
Oh, no problem.
I was doing my first vlog, and it's been a great day in LA, so thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from California.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
So this house here behind the store.
So that's right over there, right?
Yeah, it's Jim Morrison's house. So before Jim moved there, his girlfriend Pamela was living here. When Jim moved there, he was watching from his window. People from this steps coming to country store.
Yeah.
That's how he wrote the song Love Street. She lives on Love Street. There's a store
Where the creatures meet.
This is the story in the Doors song.
Yes. I love it. It's so nice to meet you. Tommy?
Nice to meet you.
Megan. I'll be back. I need to get a shirt. Did you tie-dye that yourself? No.
I just got tied out.
Well, it looks like the day got away from me. It's like 8 p.m. The sun is down, and we're on Sunset Strip. And behind me is the one, the only Whisky A Go-Go, where the Doors was a house band from May to August of 1966. Jim Morrison was notorious for showing up late or just showing up super stoned, and really it was such an iconic venue, much like the Troubadour and the Viper Room is today. A lot of bands got their big break at the Whisky. But as I sit here reflecting on my day and how chaotic but so much fun it was, I have to say I've met some super, super nice people, and I don't usually go out very often. I'm usually at home streaming or gaming, but I thought that I would just give this vlogging a test run with my phone, and honestly, it's been such a rewarding experience. And I look forward to more experiences like this. I mean, I live in one of the best cities, I think, on so many levels. So if you like this video, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You know what to do. It's YouTube. We've all been on this platform for a very long time. But you know where to find me. There will be more adventures in the future, and I will be a little bit more, what's the word, organized with what I'm going to be shooting. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Oh my God, I'm so glad I was not in the street. Yeah, but in the great words of Ferris Bueller, life moves pretty fast. And if you don't stop to take a look at it once in a while, you might miss it. So, take it easy, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you on the next one.